You're what up, people? Mizzy Miz, Malik Silver, LaQuinta Kinlam, however so be it. Um, the biggest regret I have in my life is living like nobody could see me. What does that mean? Of course, nobody can see you when you don't want to be seen. My biggest regret was living like nobody could see me because I was able to get away with whatever I wanted for the most part. You know, flirting with women, you know, taking things I shouldn't take, you know, uh, pretty much just being a jerk all the way around, you know. Once you get put into position, sometimes, to be at the top, you can lose your sense of self, your sense of where you come from, the sense of being on the bottom, the sense of um, not really having money, like, your friends and stuff. But the perception sometimes can be that you have it all together, but you really don't. So what I'm saying is, so when I finally did get together the first time, when you make it out, man, I've said this before, money, cars, girls, whatever, I had it all. But the lesson was when I had it, I felt like nothing could take it. I felt like I could do whatever I want, whenever I want, because I was getting caught. But what I didn't realize when I was doing all these things that are not good, I was actually losing myself back home. Like I'm out in the world doing whatever I want, being I do whatever I want for you. You got it, you got it, you got it. But in the dark, I'm out here not respecting my wife, not respecting my homies and stuff, not respecting my leaders' words and stuff. I'm just doing whatever I thought I wanted to do. And the reason I say that was the worst mistake I made because while I was getting the promotions and accolades, while I was getting the money, while I was getting the girls, I was losing my home, bro. Like I'm treating my people who actually, like as the Bible says, the wife be submissive to your husband. I had the submissive wife, whatever I asked, nothing, no problems, no anything. Made it happen. But like I said, the more God blessed me, the more I didn't care about any of that. She was doing whatever for me. I'm talking to her in whatever type of way. I don't care what you say, blah, I'm gonna do whatever. So more of the story is I'm telling everybody I don't care about how you feel, what you do, what you do. They're going to people who actually do care, and I'm just sitting here losing myself and becoming lonelier and lonelier and lonelier. So I say I like to say this. I'm not gonna make a long 20-minute video about everything. One day we will, but I'm saying this. The more you get blessed, remember, we're still here in this human state. We can have the accolades, the power, and the love in the world. But that one flop, that one mess up, the people, the supporters, that love, it's gone, bro. And you have to get back on your knees and let God rebuild you all the way again, bro. It's like my fourth time being rebuilt. It's not it. So get yourself together now, bro. Pick up a Bible or something. And if you don't want to pick up a Bible, man, just pick up a self-help book to teach you how to love. Because once the love, that external love that's for you, once that's gone, when I say that external love, the heavenly love that's for you, once that's gone, you don't want to see what the world is going to look like afterwards, bro. I promise you that. But, like I'm saying, man, I love y'all. I want the best for y'all, bro. I don't ever want anybody to go through the things in life we had to go through. And you can sit here and say, oh, you just Malik, you been spoon, but y'all ain't got no idea. So just trust me. You ain't gotta trust me. You'll see one day. Trust God. Fix yourself. If you out here getting money, you out here getting approached by all these women, or you're a woman getting approached by all these men, blah, 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 don't lose yourself. Starting over is not it. Starting over, I ain't talking about the starting over to get a new job. I'm talking about starting over, getting new friends. I'm talking about starting over, getting a new family. I'm talking about starting over everything. You dig what I'm saying? Starting over, trying to see your kid. You know what I'm saying? Stick to the script of love and peace. Once you get blessed, remain humble, and remain thankful. Don't forget about the people who were there for you. You know what I mean? Who are there for you. Not the ones who just coming around because you do stuff for them. All right? I can keep going and going and going. You probably won't listen. You probably don't care. But however, today's lesson is remain humble. Once you get blessed, please remain humble as if you haven't been blessed. You dig what I'm saying? And use those blessings to bless others. Before you be out here with a heart of stone, like they said, a blackened heart, like they said, a stiff heart, stiff neck, like they said, did it all. Gone.